All right, the next group of cars rolling out onto the racetrack, it will be the Bad Boy Mowers IMCA Modifieds. Leading them out is going to be the driver out of Oronogo, Missouri. He'll start on the outside of road number 1. That's going to be Bobby Parrish. On his inside, it'll be Sean Duncan out of Lockwood, Missouri. Row number 2 on the inside, Trevor Drake in the 12. And on his outside, it'll be the 13 of Brandon Baldridge out of Alton, Missouri. And check that, that's Ryan Gilmore in the 49. Baldridge will start outside road number 3. Danny DeMasters out of Joplin, Missouri in car 33D. 6 cars, 8 times, heat race number 1, getting ready to roll. Duncan leads them in off turn number 4, green flag in the air. Side-by-side battle coming down the backstretch into turns 3 and 4. Bobby Parrish on the top side of the speedway. Sean Duncan having to give it up as Parrish dedicated to the rim. Out in front. Gilmore up to the number 3 spot. Trevor Drake running in 4th. Off turn number 4, good battle going on. Oh, Sean Duncan, all kinds of sideways coming off turn number 4, and that will put us under the caution. Caution coming out for Sean Duncan. Little bit squirrely coming off turn number 4 and just could not gather it in. So he'll slide down to the inside, put us under the caution flag, but it's Bobby Parrish out in front. Bobby with a win already this season, would like another one tonight as we go A-main racing a little bit later on this evening. 2 laps are in the book with Parrish out in front of Ryan Gilmore and Trevor Drake. Brandon Baldridge again out of Alton, Missouri. Car number 13, Danny DeMasters in the 33. Baldridge making the long haul from Alton, Missouri. Good to have him on hand here tonight. All right, here we go with Bobby Parrish out in front. He'll bring him off turn number 4, and Ryan Gilmore, good restart. For that 49.66, he'll draw up alongside. We got a side-by-side battle for the lead going down the backstretch. Gilmore using the bottom side. Trevor Drake way up high and too high as the 12 car off the racetrack. So caution again as Trevor Drake a little bit too high off turn number 3. That high line works very well. A lot of speed up there, but it's walking a tightrope, and if you go just a little bit too far, you go off the top. We saw Aaron Speck off the top of the speedway, and now Trevor Drake. And it looks like Trevor will pick up the tail of the field. All right, so the 1-to-go signal given to the field this time. We go to the last completed lap, and since we did not complete a lap, we go back to the restart with Bobby Parrish out in front. You got to wonder if Bobby will pick up a little bit different restart here. Gilmore able to get advantage up on the top side of the speedway using the banking to roll down. Totally legal, a good move. We'll see if Parrish tries to do something about that this time. Looks like he did cover that lane a little bit better, but now Ryan Gilmore will take to the top of the speedway. Gilmore with a big run coming off turn number 2 down the backstretch. They'll go side by side into turns 3 and 4. Parrish down on the bottom of the speedway. Ryan Gilmore working up on top side of the speedway across the start-finish line. Parrish by about a foot. Gilmore, though, again with a big run off the top of the racetrack in turn number 2. He'll take over the top spot. Gets a little bit sideways. Able to keep it out front, though, is Ryan Gilmore. Parrish trying to use that low line. Nothing doing yet. It's now the 13 to Baldridge off the top of the racetrack over in turns 1 and 2. And I believe the window net is down on that 13 car, so he very possibly may have some problems. And it looks like the push truck headed over there right now. And looks like he's calling for a tow truck rather than a push truck, so maybe something broke on the front end of that car. And looks like track officials looking at the back of the race car, so obviously something in the rear end housing or the suspension back there. So tough break for the driver out of Alton, Missouri, Brandon Baldridge. He'll head back to the pit area on the hook. Pit area, so we should get the 1-to-go signal this time by. We have a little bit of trouble getting this Bad Boy Mowers IMCA modified heat race in the books. Gilmore out in front of Bobby Parrish. That's the way they'll restart. 4 down, 4 to go. Sean Duncan restarting in the number 3 spot. Trevor Drake, Danny DeMasters, your 5 cars remaining. Keith Pratt has that flag all rolled up as we get ready to go green off turn number 4. Green flag back in the air. And once again, caution out. So caution coming out one more time here for the IMCA modifieds. Heat race number 1. All right, 1 more to go, and we'll go back under the green flag. Sean Duncan back up to 2nd now after starting on point. Great battle there. First lap with Bobby Parrish. Parrish able to get that lead wrestled away. But now after the spin, we'll restart in the number 5 spot. Gilmore again up on the wheel, coming down to start finish line. Green flag back in the air. Gilmore and Duncan both going to the bottom of the speedway down in turns 1 and 2, and that opens the door for Trevor Drake as Duncan slid up the racetrack off turn number 2. Trevor Drake shotgunning up into the number 2 position. Duncan fights back down on the bottom, nothing doing. Bobby Parrish on the move back up to the top side of the speedway, car number 26. Now he'll cross over the number 7 car. Off turn number 2, Bobby Parrish back up to 3rd. Ryan Gilmore going to see the white flag one more time around. Trevor Drake 2nd, Bobby Parrish still riding in 3rd. Final time off turns 3 and 4. Ryan Gilmore, cool as the other side of the pillar. Down to the start finish line, he'll win. Heat race number 1, Trevor Drake, Bobby Parrish, your top 3. Group of cars rolling out onto the racetrack. On point's going to be Chris Tonoli out of Hermitage, Missouri. Has a feature win already in that 71 car. Jody Tillman, your point leader, to his outside. James Thompson in car number 11. Darrell Hay out of Doniphan, Missouri in the D97. Sawyer Krigler in car number 11. Driver out of Alton, Missouri. And Canyon Methvin, the Yellville, Arkansas pilot, car number 41. 6 cars, 8 times heat race. Number 2 for the Bad Boy Mowers IMCA Modifieds. Here we go, coming off turn number 4. Chris Tonoli leads them in. We're going green. Jody Tillman once again with a good run off the top of the speedway in turn number 2. Out in front by a half a car. Tonoli fighting back down on the bottom of the speedway. Got a good run off that bottom trail. Dead even at the start-finish line. Again, that top lane off turn number 2, building a lot of momentum for the 85. Oh, Tonoli all kinds of sideways in turns 3 and 4, able to keep it going straight though. And we stay green, and he holds on to that number 2 spot. James Thompson rides in the number 3 spot. But Sawyer Krigler charging hard down on the bottom as both lanes working very well. Thompson also working up on the top line as Tonoli committed to that bottom lane, as well as Sawyer Krigler. James Thompson looks to be reeling in the leaders as 5 cars all run together here in second heat race. Throw a blanket on them, down the backstretch they'll go. Tillman out in front. Tonoli not giving up that bottom lane, and this time by Tonoli by a foot, as he is charging hard down on that bottom lane, and he's got a big run off turn number 2. Down the backstretch they'll go into turns 3 and 4. Chris Tonoli charging hard. He'll pull out into the lead as now James Thompson down to the bottom of the speedway, trying to take away the second spot from Jody Tillman. Tillman, though, not giving it up. He'll fight back up on the top side. White flag in the air. Great heat race for the Bad Boy Mowers IMCA Modifieds. Sawyer Krigler rides in 4th as the final turn coming up. Oh, into the back goes James Thompson off turn number 4. Here they come down to the line. Tonoli, Tillman, your top 2. And Canyon Methvin finishes up in 3rd. Sawyer Krigler caught up in that, and James Thompson got into the back of Chris Tonoli, but I can assure you that was pure accidental. Sawyer Krigler, not too much damage